Hi guys, so in this section we will be doing agendas and forms. So it's just how to create and put together agendas and how to put together forms. Now this one I wanted to show you samples of it. So an agenda, it's a document that you send out to everyone before you actually have a meeting. So it just sets out the plan for what you're going to be talking about, like this one here. So you have agenda, what it's about, where it is going to be, the date and the time, and what you're going to discuss in the agenda. Then you have samples of forms over here. So you've got a permission slip, so you've got those little lines going through, and you've also got the boxes. So that's what we're going to be focusing on and putting into the forms. So I'm quickly just going to cover agenda. So again, if you click on new or you open it straight from Microsoft Word, just like Memo, if you type it up, you have all these different types of agendas that you can choose to do, and some of them have way more information that they prefer, or you can just go to this one. So I created this one myself. You can justify it, right align it, center it, and these are the basics of an agenda. Just make sure that you've got the agenda, what it's about, venue, date, time, and then you've got what you're going to discuss. So I just added those, bulleted it, and voila, this is an agenda. Okay, so for this one we're going to create a form, and how we're going to do that is actually with the table. So we've got personal details here. I'm just going to press enter. So we're going to get last name, first name, street address, and city. So we'll do all of that in one. So we've got last name, first name, street address, and city. So we want it to go right across. So let's say here. So we go last. Last name. Okay, I'll just fill this in. Okay, so this is what we have so far. So I've got it at, the line spacing is 1.5, and also what I'll do is I'll align it as well. So we'll go bottom left of the actual thing. So we've got that. And then what we want to do is we actually just want to adjust it. Okay, so we'll get the line to start around about here. So what we want to do here is go to border, which is here, or you can find it in the home button here, and we want to do no border, so it looks like that. And then we start taking away the lines. So we want to take away the top one, top border, and the right border. Okay, same thing here. So it's just the right border. So we select it, just the right border, select it, the right border. So we want the right, the right border, and again. So, and that's what you can do for lines. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just take it back to single line spacing, and just to get gaps in between those, you can go down here and just put in 6 point, and then you get those gaps that you're looking for. And so you've got the last name, first name, street address, and the city. Okay, so what I want to do is enter in the postal code and the telephone number, and what I will do is enter in separate tables. So just make sure your cursor is away from the top table here. Click down here. So you go to the insert table. So there's 4 numbers. So you've got the postal code, and then you want 4 numbers there. So we're going to type in postal code here. Okay, I'm just going to format it right, and then what we will do is we will adjust it accordingly. So if you can resize it to around about here, and then pull the squares in so they sit right there. And if you look up here, you can actually measure it so it can be pretty accurate. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. And same thing here. So we're just going to move top, bottom, and left. So we're going to move the bottom, top, and the left. And there you go. There you have it. Okay, so now I want to enter the telephone number, so I'm going to separate it and insert another table. So we'll come up here, so we've got the telephone number. So that's quite a long, so I'll just do 2, and then the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so pop in telephone number here. Take it down to 12. Take the bold. And what I'm going to do is merge it. So it looks like as so. Then I'm going to pull it in. Okay, so I'll just align those and you can have a look. Okay, so I wanted to do the last one, realign it so you guys can see it here. And so top, bottom, left, bottom, and the top. And that's how you get those squares. And this is a form, guys. This is how you can do a form with tables. Okay, and I also want to show you another way, which is with shapes. So I'm just going to do this here. Yes. Tab, no. So we're going to enter in squares. So what you do is you come in here, shapes. Got the squares here. So you can format it all along here so you can take the colour out, and we will change the colour of the line. We can also change how thick it is over here to 1 point. Now, so you don't have to draw another one, just copy and paste and it'll come up with another one, and you can move it across to the no. So that's a way, oh, it's a bit crooked. So that's a way you can add the boxes, is through shapes. You can also insert lines. So see these lines here, you can actually enter them by going like this. And the same thing again, you can change the colour here, change the thickness to 1 point. And the good thing about this is you can actually calculate how long it can be. So it can be 0 to 10. And it'll elongate, and then I want to align it to the right side, so we'll just align it. Oh. So we'll just mouse, so it just fits there. So you can do that there, and when you select it, the formatting tool, so this is where you can format, you can enter in other shapes, but that's the way you can do it with shapes, and you can also use tables. When you do the assessment, it doesn't matter how you do it. You can do tables and shapes. It's up to you, just tables, as long as it looks nice and tidy and professional. And that's a wrap.